Hi Sam. I'm glad you're here today. We're going to explore the word
wann,
Wann?
That sounds interesting. What does it mean?
wann,
means when in English. It's used to ask about time. The most common usage is to inquire about a specific moment, but it can also refer to a more general time frame.
Oh, so it's not just about a specific time.
Exactly. For example, you could ask,
wann hast du Geburtstag?
which means when is your birthday? But beware, it can be confused with the English word when, as they have similar meanings but are used differently in context.
Can you tell me more about how
Wann?
works grammatically?
Sure.
Wann,
Is an interrogative pronoun, so it's used to form questions. It doesn't change form, but remember to use it at the beginning of a sentence. For example,
wann kommst du?
means when are you coming?
And how do I use it in past or future contexts?
Great question. You could say,
Wann war das Konzert?
meaning when was the concert, to refer to the past. In the future, you might ask,
Wann wirst du gehen?
which means when will you leave?
I see. Where does this word come from?
Wann,
Has roots in Old High German, where it was used similarly. It's fascinating how it has remained so consistent in meaning through the centuries.
That is interesting. So it has a long history.
Now let's break down the word.
wann,
Is quite simple, it stands alone and doesn't have a prefix or suffix. It's like a single Lego block that builds directly into your question.
That makes sense. It's straightforward.
Speaking of questions, there are many similar words you can use. For instance, means where,
was,
means what, and
warum,
means why. They all help you ask about different aspects of time and place.
So those words are like a family of interrogative words.
Exactly. You can also look at
wann,
alongside other time-related words like
jetzt,
meaning now,
bald,
meaning soon, and
später.
meaning later.
Can we practice using?
Wann?
In some real-life situations.
Absolutely. Let's say you're at a party and want to know when the food will be served. You could ask,
Wann gibt es Essen?
Wann gibt es Essen?
How about a situation for work?
good idea. You might ask your boss,
Wann haben wir das Meeting?
which means when do we have the meeting?
Got it. And what about traveling?
You could say,
Wann fährt der Zug ab?
which means when does the train leave?
Wann fährt der Zug ab?
I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Now, let's think about gender memory hints. Although
Wann?
is not a noun, remember that it's an interrogative word. For other nouns, the endings can give you clues. For example, words ending in
ung,
are usually feminine.
I see how that could help.
In usage notes,
wann,
is generally informal. You might hear it in conversations but also in more formal settings. Typical collocations include phrases like
wann bist du bereit?
meaning when are you ready, and
Wann fängt der Film an?
meaning when does the movie start.
What about confusing words?
You might mix it up with
Wenn,
which means if or whenever. Be careful with that one.
Can you give me some example sentences with
Wann?
Sure. Here are a few.
wann ist die Prüfung?
Which translates to when is the exam, or
Wann hast du Zeit?
meaning when do you have time? You could also say
Ich weiß nicht, wann kommt.
which means I don't know when he is coming.
Those are really helpful.
Now, let's do a quick recall check. What does
Wann?
mean?
It means when.
Correct. Can you use it in a question about your birthday?
Wann hast du Geburtstag?
Perfect. How would you ask when the meeting is?
Wann haben wir das Meeting?
That's right. What about asking when the train leaves?
Wann fährt der Zug ab?
Excellent. Lastly, what's a common mistake to avoid with?
Wann?
Don't confuse it with
Wenn.
Exactly, great job. Today we learned about
Wann?
and how to use it effectively. It's a useful word for asking about time in various contexts. Keep practicing, and you'll feel more confident using it.
Thanks, Alex. This was really fun and informative.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. See you next time for more vocabulary.